So in this video, we are going to learn how to create Trello cards for a new Mailchimp subscriber. Now suppose guys, if you are using Mailchimp as an email marketing platform and Trello to match your daily task and project, this automation is going to help you a lot. So using this automation, whenever a new subscriber, a new lead will be added in Mailchimp, automatically with the details of the same lead, a new card will be created in Trello. In this way, I have all the tasks, all the leads data live on my Trello card that what are the leads to whom I need to contact or nurture them. So if you want to know how you can set up this automation between Mailchimp and Trello, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Mailchimp to Trello. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on. Where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Mailchimp account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger window, so that every time a new subscriber is created in Mailchimp, the details of the same subscriber will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger, it will start. And after that, using the details of a new subscriber which we have received from Mailchimp and this automation, we are going to create a new card in Trello, so that we will be adding the details of a new subscriber in our Trello card which we are going to create. So let's see how it is done. Now here in our trigger window in Choose Apps, search for Mailchimp first and select it. After this, in trigger event from this drop down, select the trigger event as New Subscriber. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And now using this webhook URL, we are going to connect Mailchimp with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to add this webhook URL in our Mailchimp account. And we are going to follow this help text given below over here, these instructions given below over here to add this webhook URL in our Mailchimp account. So just copy this webhook URL from here and go to the dashboard of your Mailchimp account. After coming to the dashboard, just go to the audience section. And on audience page on the right side, here you can see an option of manage audience. Just click on it and from this drop down, go to settings. After coming to the settings page, here from this settings drop down once again, select webhooks over here. Just click on webhooks. And now you can see that we have come to the webhooks page of our Mailchimp account. Here you can see a list of all the webhook URLs which we have added in Mailchimp. Now just click on this create new webhook button. And then here in callback URL, we have to paste the exact same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. Just copy this webhook URL from here and then here in Mailchimp, paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL, here it is asking us what type of update should we send. So here we have an option of different events, subscribes, unsubscribe, profile updates and all the different events. Now because we want to get the details of new subscriber in our Pabbly Connect workflow, we will just select subscribe and we are going to unselect all the other events over here. After this, it is asking us only send updates when a change is made by a subscriber, by an account admin or via the API. So it is asking us like if a subscriber fill our subscription form and then we are going to add that user as a subscriber in Mailchimp, do we want to send the data at that condition? Then if the admin of the Mailchimp account wants to create a subscriber, in that case, do we want to send the data? Or when the subscriber is created by some API call, in that case, we want to send the data of new subscriber to this webhook URL. So we are going to select all the 3 options over here and then just click on save. Now when we click on save, we will see our webhook URL is now added in Mailchimp account. And now every time a new subscriber will be created in Mailchimp, the details of that same newly created subscriber will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So let's do this. Here in Pabbly Connect, just click on this recapture webhook response button and then it will change to waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to get some data, some response of a new subscriber from Mailchimp. So let's add a new subscriber in our Mailchimp account. I'll go to Mailchimp, I'll just go to the sign up form. So in my Mailchimp account, I have created some sign up forms, and whenever a user is going to enter their details and submits the form, that same user with the same details will be added as a subscriber in Mailchimp. So this is the form which I have created. I'll just copy the link of this form and paste it in a new tab. And then we are going to make a test form submission. We are going to create a dummy form submission over here. For example, the name of the person is demo user. This is the email address of this dummy subscriber which we are going to create. And then this is a dummy mobile number. Then just click on subscribe button over here. And as we click on subscribe, just select I'm not a robot and subscribe. We will see with the same details, a user will be added, a subscriber will be added in our Mailchimp account. So let's check it. We will go to Mailchimp, we'll go to all contacts. And yes, here you can see that demo user, the user with the same details whose details we have entered just now in our form, sign up form, a new subscriber with the same details is added in Mailchimp. And because we have connected our Mailchimp account with Pabbly Connect using the webhook URL, we will see in our Pabbly Connect workflow as well, we will get the same response. And yes, here you can see that in our workflow, in this trigger window, you can see we have received some response. In this response, you will see the details of the same person. Here you can see the same name, demo user, the same mobile number, and also the same email address. This means the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have successfully received the details of a new subscriber from Mailchimp in our Pabbly Connect account. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to send the details of the same subscriber to Trello so that using these details, we can create a card over there. For that, we will just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in Choose App, search for Trello. Just select it. After selecting Trello, in action event from this drop-down, we are going to select the action event as Create a Card. Create a card with plain text type description. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection over here. Now here guys, we have to connect our Trello account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the username, API key and API token of our Trello account. Now here you must be thinking how you can get the username, API key and API token of your Trello account. So let's read the help text given below over here. You can find the above details by logging to your Trello account. So I have already logged into my Trello account in my browser. After logging in, you can get the API key and generate a token from here. So here it is a hyperlink. Just click on this hyperlink in the help text and then it will take you to this developers page of our Trello account. Now here at this page, here you can see a personal key. Just copy this personal key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and enter it over here in the API key section. This is the API key of our account. Now here to get the token, just click on this token button over here. This is another hyperlink. And then when we click on this token button, here you can see the username of your Trello account. Just copy the username from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And at last we have to get the token. And to get the token, here in this section, just scroll down and click on this allow button. And when we click on allow, here you can see the token, API token of our Trello account. Just copy this token from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. In this way, we have received the API key, username and token of our Trello account, which was asked to make the connection. After entering these details, just click on Save. And when we click on Save, here you can see that we have successfully connected our Trello account with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is to choose the board. And in here in this drop-down, you will see a list of all the boards which I have created in my Trello account. So here from this drop-down, we have to select the board in which we want to create this new card with the details of a subscriber. So I have created a board named as New Leads. And in this particular board, I want to create the new task or the new cards over here. So here from this drop-down, I'm going to select New Leads as the board over here. After selecting your board, it is asking me for the list ID. That in this board, here you can see that I have created different lists over here. Out of all of them, in which particular list we want to create the card. So here in this drop-down, you can see a list of all the card lists which we have created over here in this board. So here from this drop-down, I'm going to select New Leads, this particular list over here, this particular list ID. Then it is asking us for the name, that what will be the name of the card. Now I want, because I have created this board for specifically for new leads, so I want the name of the new card which we are going to create as the name of the lead. And we have received the name of the lead from Mailchimp in our trigger window. So whenever a new subscriber is created in Mailchimp, the details of that new subscriber is received inside Pabbly Connect in this trigger window. And from this trigger window responses, we are going to map this response of the first name and last name of the subscriber over here in this name field. And I want the name of the card to be the name of the lead itself. So here guys, what we have to do, we have to basically map this response of first name and last name over here in this name field. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which you have received from Mailchimp. And out of all of these responses, select this response of first name and it will be mapped over here. After this, just add a space, and from this drop down, select the response of last name and it will be mapped again over here. So whatever name of a new subscriber we are going to receive from Mailchimp, with the same name, the card name will be added, or with the same name, a new card will be created in Trello. Then it is asking us for the description, that what will be the description of this new card. So I want my description to be a new lead is generated. So I'm just keeping this simple description where I'm going to mention the name, email, and mobile number of the new lead which we have received from Mailchimp. If you are getting some other details of the user from Mailchimp, then you can actually map that data, add that data as well here in this description section. And using those details, you can create a card in Trello as well. So here in the description section, I want to add the name, email, and mobile number. So here guys, what we are going to do, we will be using the same process of mapping once again in this field of description. Here in front of name, we'll just click here, and from this drop down, once again select the response of first name, add a space, and then map the response of last name. Then in front of email, we are going to map the response of email, and in front of mobile number, we are going to map the response of mobile number which we have received from Mailchimp in the trigger window. In this way, just now I have received some basic details like name, email, or mobile number. But as I told you, if you get some other details from Mailchimp of a new subscriber, you can add those details as well over here in this description section. Then it is asking us for the position, that what should be the position of this new card which we are creating in this list. So I want the new card to be at the top of the list over here. That's why I'm going to select position as top. Then it is asking us member ID and label ID over here. If you want, you can basically assign this particular card to a member on your Trello account, on your Trello board, or you can add a label to this card as well. I don't want to add a member or label over here, so we can ignore this field for now. Then it is asking us for the due date. Like if you're creating some cards for new tasks, then you can also add the due date over here for this new card. So right now, using this automation, I don't want to add a due date. But if you want to add a due date for this card, you can basically enter the due date in this month, day, and year format. And then here it is asking us URL source, that what is the source of this data, what is the source of this new card details which we are going to create. So all of these fields are not mandatory, not required, so we can just ignore these fields for now. But if you want, you can enter your required details in this field as well. And after this, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the name of the card and the description which we have entered over here, basically the details of a new subscriber which we have received from Mailchimp, with the same details, a new card is created in our Trello account. So let's check it. We will go to our Trello account, and yes, here you can see that in the same list ID named as new lead, a new card is created by the name of demo user. The same name of the person of the lead which we have added, the same name of the subscriber which was added in Mailchimp. Then we will open up this card, and here in the description section, you can see the same details of the subscriber which we have received from Mailchimp. Demo user, the same name, the same email address, and also the same mobile number. The same details which the user has entered while submitting the form on our Mailchimp account while getting added in our subscriber list in Mailchimp. With the same details, a new card is created in our Trello account. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever a new subscriber will be added in Mailchimp, automatically with the same details, a new card will be created in our Trello account. Now here guys, after setting up this automation, let's test this automation workflow once. Once again, we are going to make another form submission in this form which we have created. So this time, let me change the details of the user over here. The name of the person is, for example, first name is test, last name is user, this is the email address, and this is the dummy mobile number which we are going to enter over here. Okay, so with these details, we are going to create a new subscriber in Mailchimp. So let's click on subscribe button. Of course, I'm not a robot, and click on subscribe. So here you can see that just now a new subscriber is created in our Mailchimp account. We'll just refresh this page once, all contacts page, and here you will see the details of that new subscriber, of that new contact over here. And here it is, test user. And we will see as this new contact, this new subscriber is added in Mailchimp, instantly within few seconds, with the same details of this subscriber, a new card will be created in Trello. So we'll get back to Trello, and yes, here you can see that test user, with the same name of the subscriber, a new card is created in our Trello board. Here you can see the same details which we have just now entered in our Mailchimp form. The same name, same email, and the same mobile number. This means using this automation, whenever a new subscriber is created in Mailchimp, automatically with the same details, a card will be created in Trello. So we have tested this automation in real time, and this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing. You will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can actually clone this exact same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down your suggestions, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.